I want to share with you 3 truths that I think are critical for us to introduce to tweens in an age-appropriate way. They're foundational and they're conversational. They're not really, we don't really need to talk about the specifics to lay the foundation sometimes for tweens to have a solid standing of truth in the area of sexuality. And so I want to introduce these 3 truths to you. They're truths about their bodies that will enable them to have and live out a moral truth based on the Word of God. And it will enable their faith to survive the tolerance when they hit college. The first truth is this: your primary purpose is to glorify God. God made you for himself, and he has jealously protected you, his treasure, by sacrificing his son. 1 Corinthians 6:20 says this: you were bought with a price, so glorify God in your body. We were created to glorify God, and make no mistake about it, it is our bodies with which we do that. Let me just say this, and some of you are going to get crazy because I don't have a slide for this, but it's good, so get ready to write fast, okay? But I posted it on my Facebook page if you need it. Listen. Our children do not need self-esteem. They need God-Esteem. For if they esteem God, they will understand their value and not make too much of themselves. Nor will they make too much of what they think or feel or believe, because it will matter so much more to them what he thinks and feels and believes. Now, the thing about glorifying God is the Westminster Confession says that the chief end of man is to glorify God and, big ampersand on purpose, enjoy him. It is one chief end to glorify and to enjoy him. And though the surrender of our lives and our bodies doing the work of glorifying him is sometimes hard, I don't know about you, but I came to D6 exhausted, and I told the Lord. I laid on the bed when I got to my hotel and just cried. I said, God, I hate my job. I'm not even being a drama queen. And I think he heard me, because it was 6:30 p.m. I fell asleep in moments, and I woke up at 8:30 a.m., 14 hours. He knows we pour ourselves out. He knows it. But he also, last night when I was in here, 14 hours of sleep is like a Red Bull IV drip, all right? I just tell you that last night worship was special for me in the back. It was just special because he rejuvenated me, because I know that what I did this week to pour myself out for him glorified him. Knowing this truth experientially, standing back there worshiping with you last night, I was knowing him experientially. It wasn't in my head. And when we know it in our hearts, that strikes at the fear of tolerance. What does it mean to glorify him with your body? Well, I tell tweens this way. The moon has no light of its own. But almost every night, it makes the sun known, because it illuminates the sun. And you and I, we have no light of our own, but it is our job to make him known. So you want to teach tweens how to glorify God? Take them on a moonwalk. Not Michael Jackson style, no white gloves required. Take them on a moonwalk and show them how the moon glorifies the sun.